This segment brought to you by Kansas Soybean Commission. Progress powered by Kansas farmers. And here we are again. This is Around Kansas, by the way, if you just tuned in. I'm Frank, she's Deb. And
where have you been?
So, we were just kind of chatting. Kansas has a population of around 3 million people, but there is a time of the year when, 100,000 people kind of pour into the state, and that's going to be our next story, and they pheasant hunt.
Isn't that amazing? I was blown away when I saw that story you're about to do, Frank. I was just blown away. Even though I know, living in Oakley, number one, there are pheasants in the yard, and I have never lived around pheasants. I mean, I've seen them, of course, but I've never lived with them. And they cluck like chickens almost. You can hear them out in the fields or around the yard clucking. And there are a couple, don't come shooting in my yard, but there are a couple. I swear, Frank, I don't know how they get off the ground. They are in our yard, they're this fat.
Yeah.
And there's been babies, all season, all year long out in the middle of the road. And they're just,
Well, and also as a motorcycle rider, the thing is pheasants are a hazard out on those back roads, because all of a sudden you see something out of the corner of your eye and you go, oh, don't hit my windshield, please.
That's just like the roadrunner, just just zipping across there. Yeah, and they're big enough to. It's not like a hummingbird hitting the windshield, is it?
No, it's not. They can knock you over. So.
Well, pheasant season, I think, started for youth a few days ago, and for the adults starts this weekend. So it's a timely story.
Yeah. Considering we are the third or fourth ranked pheasant hunting state in the nation, it may seem strange that the colorful bird is not native to Kansas. Perhaps the most popular game bird, according to Wildlife and Parks, the ring-necked pheasant was introduced in 1906. 3,000 birds were let go in 84 counties, and what a spectacle that must have been. One little boy, upon seeing his first pheasant in the wild, ran home to tell his mother he had seen a baby dragon. Pheasants quickly adapted, and the first hunting season was opened in 1917. Pheasant season was inconsistent until 1982. The species are so entrenched that annual harvests range from more than 400,000 to more than 800,000. Hunting is big business in Kansas, and pheasant season draws anywhere from 110,000 to 150,000 hunters annually. Only the males are harvested, ensuring the population will remain strong. Wildlife and Parks monitors pheasant populations through 4 different surveys at various times of the year. Even rural mail carriers are asked to share their observations of the birds, and hunters themselves provide invaluable feedback. Each of these surveys provides range-wide and regional indices to annual change and long-term trends. But the best indicator for a good pheasant season is a good wheat crop.
Clyde Sutton, Nest City, Kansas. Lived on this place all my life. About a year and a half ago, got to where I couldn't saddle a horse. The pain was terrible. Read about stem cell. First it wasn't for me, then they started doing neck and back. Before I went down to Manhattan, the pain I was having from my neck down to my hand was curling my hand back. Some people had thought I almost had a stroke, and my shoulder had drawed up. I couldn't lift, I couldn't sleep, I really couldn't do anything, and was scheduled to be operated on, but was scared of the knife, I guess. Went and had it done. As you can see, I saddled a horse. I'm still building fence. Love to shoot a shotgun rifle, and I'm able to participate, not like I used to, but nevertheless I can do the things I used to do. And I want to personally thank the doctors, nurses, staff at Kansas Regenerative Medicine for the opportunity they give me to have my life back again.